There are some people that like to have, I don't wanna say control over their story, but, we all have certain
Well, there are definitely those people.
there are definitely those people, none of them in this room.
No, God, no. I hate that shit.
But there are people who at least have ideas of where they would like their story to go,
Mhm.
right? And I think that I always try to take into account for that, right? I don't want
Yeah.
things to happen to your character that don't want to. But at the same time, I think part of the magic of tabletop RPGs is you don't quite know what's going to happen, right? So that's where I think you need to allow that flexibility of you've kind of come up with your background, but now where the campaign is starting, who knows where things might go.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Like, once the player in my experience, every campaign I've ever run, the backstory process is almost like handing in a rough draft to your editor and then them handing it back to you with a few notes, and then it goes back and forth like that. Like, it's never just like they hand me a story and that's immediately put into the campaign because nobody on either side wants that, right? It's always usually
Mhm.
a more collaborative, like, they ask me for what the setting is like, what some of the things they might know about it are, and then they put that into the backstory. And it's more like a tennis match than just like they hand it to me and it's like, okay, well, I'm going to ignore half of this shit. That never happened.